What's good, everybody? Rhetorical question, life. My name is Heavy Bree, and welcome to my channel. And if this is your 28th or 10,028th time on my channel, welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Rhetorical question. You're doing amazing today. You woke up, you're alive, you have internet service, so you can watch this beautiful video that I just shot for you guys. Yeah, you guys are doing good, man. You guys are doing great. No matter what's going on in life, as long as you are on the other side of the grave, it's a beautiful day. Remember that, But there's going to be moments in time in our lives where we feel like we're behind because we're not doing what everybody else is doing. We're not doing what that person is doing. And that can sometimes make us believe that we are, inadequate, or that we are just behind in life, and some of us might feel like losers. But you know what? That's good. It's good if you are a loser, because there are perks and many pros to being a loser. Yeah, there's a lot of cons. You might not be popular. You might not be desirable by your preferred sex. You might not be hitting it out of the park with good connections and everything. But that's okay, because there are many good perks to being a loser. And we don't talk about this a lot in society, because people who get glamorized are the ones who are winning or look like they're winning. You go on a person's social media page, they're showing you their highlight reels, but no one ever shows you what's really going on in their lives. But you have to be because everyone starts at level 1. No matter who you are in this world, at one point in time you sucked at something. At one point in time you were inadequate at something, and over time you build skills. You gain knowledge, you build skills, and you gain experience. And so it's okay if you feel like you are behind and everything, but don't let that get in your head, and don't let it stop you from progressing, because the good thing of being at ground zero at the bottom is that you can always climb up to the top, especially if you live in this beautiful country we call America. Yeah, it's not perfect. Yeah, there's a lot of flaws, but with hard work, determination, and a solid plan, you can get stuff done. And there are many perks to being a loser, and I want to talk about that today. I want to thank all y'all for coming back to this channel. If you've been to this channel before, and if you've clicked on this video, you're in for a treat. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first perk of being a loser is you have no obligations. Okay, you don't have any friends. You don't have any significant others, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, whomever. You're not dating anybody. Nobody wants to date you. You have no children, and you have no really good career right now. That's good. That means you could do you don't have anybody holding you down. So you have all the time in the world right now to go after whatever, to just focus on your goal. Instead of just worrying about how am I gonna go out this weekend, or what does Babe want to do this weekend, or where we gonna go, what club we're gonna hit up this weekend. Instead of doing all that, you can just focus on your goals. Which brings me to my next perk number 2. You have nothing to lose. All you gotta do is focus on your goal. You have nothing to lose, because you're already at the bottom. Well, the so-called bottom. You're already, you're not established yet. So you have nothing to lose. So you could create a goal and start working on it today. Start working, this could be your day one. This is day one for you. So you have nothing holding you back, and you have nothing to lose, because you're already losing. So you might as well just go after that goal, or that thing that you always wanted to do. The next perk number 3 is you have plenty of free time on your hands. Going back to perk 1, you're not going out to the club this weekend. You're not going to the club this weekend. You're not going to that, that festival this weekend. You're not going on any dates. You don't have no kids to take to, like, a recital or anything. You don't have anything. So you have plenty of time. That's time to learn. That's time to build yourself. That's time to go to the gym. That's time to work on your skill, work on your goal, work on your business, like, just to study and build yourself up. You have all the time. You have all that time and everything, Like, if you watch my previous video where I talk about the 3 blocks of time, the 8-hour blocks of time, bro, you have 8 hours of sleep. You have 8 hours of work, for most people 8 hours of work, and then you have 8 hours to do whatever you want. What are you going to use that time doing? Not binge watching, not fapping on the Pornhub, not doing any like other like miscellaneous non-worthwhile task that's wasting your life. No, you're gonna get out there and you're gonna work on your goals. You have plenty of time, no distractions, no obligations, which brings me to my next perk number 4. You're not really alone. The 4th perk is that you're not really alone. There is somebody out there who has been in your shoes before, who can teach you how to get to where you need to get to. You can always go out there and find a mentor. You can find a group of people who are interested in the same stuff that you're interested in, and who can get you and help you get to the next level. There's no shame in being at the bottom and starting at level 1. Everyone started at level 1 first. Okay? It's not about who's more talented. It's about who works the hardest. You get in there and you're like at the bottom. As long as you grind and work hard, like within like a year, 2 years, 3 years, you could be like as good as the guys the people in the group that you're a part of. You get even better within 5 years. You could be as good as your mentor, your master. Like that's not always the case, but hey, it's not worth the try. Shoot, make new friends, find a mentor. You're not alone. There's somebody else out there who's in your same shoes as you. Which brings us to my next point, perk number 5. You can do whatever you want. You are free. You are free. You lost or you're losing. You can do whatever you want. You have all the freedom in the world. You can go whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. And pretty much like nobody knows who you are. You have nothing to lose because you're already losing. So you might as well just do whatever you want. And it goes back to the previous point where you could just, the last 2 points, where you could just find a new group, find a mentor, take time to work on yourself, man. You have nothing to lose because you're already at the bottom. So you might as well just do whatever you want. But with that time, spend it wisely and spend it building yourself up. Which brings me to perk number 6. You can relocate. Like a lot of people, look, 100 years ago, 100 plus years ago, people came to this country from Europe and from all kinds of places with nothing, with absolutely nothing. Like your great grandparents, if they've, if they're the ones who made it, who came over here with nothing. They went across the United States to Oregon, to California, to Washington. Like pioneers, people who crossed the ocean dealing with sickness and smallpox. They had way less than we have right now. So what's to stop you from relocating to a new state or a new city or a new place and reestablishing yourself, I mean, yeah, there's money, but bro, you can always make money. As long as you got that hustle in you, as long as you got that grind in you, as long as you got that dog in you, as long as you're willing, you have a burning desire to succeed, no matter where you go, you will succeed. I mean, you're losing right now. I mean, you're a loser right now, whatever. You're a loser. But if you have the desire to succeed and the drive to succeed and go after that thing that you want, you can get there. No matter where you're at. Matter of fact, sometimes the place where you're at sometimes is holding you back. Well, but more importantly, it's you who's holding you back because you're not utilizing that 3rd block of time, which is your 8 hours, that block of time to work on yourself and establish yourself. So you can relocate. So like if where you live at sucks or you think it sucks, then move. Find a cousin in another city or another state and move to where they're at and start grinding. Get on the ball, man. Start working on your goal. Go to college. Who knows? Go to college. Move in with cousins and relatives in a different state or different country or wherever, and just and relocate. Which brings me to my next perk is reestablishing yourself. See, a lot of us, we don't want to we have this identity or this idea of who we think we are. And we think because that's how everybody else sees us right now, that's who we're always going to be. That's not true. That is not true. Well, life is multiple choice. You can live your life however you want to live your life. Yeah, society is going to see you one way. Your friends and family are going to see you one way. But you can always reestablish yourself. You can always rebuild yourself. Just because those people knew you doesn't mean they know the new you. They knew you, but they don't know the new you. So you can reestablish yourself, and when you relocate and get out of your comfort zone and get into new environments and new situations and build new groups and get new mentors and people who will help you rebuild yourself, you can become the person who you were meant to be, who you want to be, who you were born to be. And that brings us to perk 8. Perk 8, meet new people. I know that sounds like going back to finding a mentor or finding a group and everything, but you can meet new people. Okay, so I'm not just talking about mentor. I'm talking about just friends. Okay, the last perk where I was talking about mentors and a group, those people are going to be your mastermind. Those are going to be the people who have the same goals as you, and you all want to succeed, and you guys are working together to build towards a common goal. It could be a sports team. It could be a professional team. It could be professional. It could be academically. That's what perk that's what perk 4 was for. But perk 8 is finding new people, which is finding new friends, but putting yourself out there. Like I said, these people don't know who you are. So when you're reestablishing yourself and you're rebuilding yourself, you can make new friends. Preferably, they could be in the circle of professionalism that you're already in, or they could be people who work in an entirely different field. There's nothing wrong with making new friends. You just got to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid of rejection. You're already losing. So what else can you lose by getting rejected? Come on, man. They used to hold me back a lot. I used to be afraid of talking to other people. I used to be I would get nervous and anxiety just from talking to strangers. Now I'm I can talk to anybody. How they respond to what I'm talking about. That's entirely up to them. But I could speak to any person, converse with any person, and start a conversation with any person. Mainly because of books I've read, how to win friends and influence people. I've read that, and also just by what's the worst that could happen? Okay, if you're already losing, what's one more loss? And then who knows, out of 100 people that you talk to and you speak to, you might get 10 people who who are feeling you, little quirks and things and nuances that annoyed people you used to know might be, turn people who you meet these new people on, and so get out there and meet new people. Don't be afraid. Don't be chicken. The 9th perk is you can find a new path. Okay, some of y'all have lived your life a certain way, have had a career, have established built a relationship or an identity over a job or a hobby or a lifestyle that you have been living for a long time, and you've let that become your identity. And then but here's the thing, man. Like I said, when you're already at the bottom, you can rebuild yourself. You can recreate yourself, and You know, like now, like I said, the people who you used to mess with, they might see you trying to change, and they might like be, be like, man, that ain't you. What are you doing? You don't talk like that. You don't do this. You don't do that. What are you doing? You're making a fool out of yourself. That's their opinion. That is their opinion, okay? And so what if you're making a fool out of yourself? You're already a loser, so you might as well do whatever. Like I said, you might as well do whatever you want, okay? Because like what may not appeal to the people who knew you. Who knew you, but they don't know they knew you, what might not appeal to them might appeal to some other people. Especially if what you're doing and what you're talking about and what you're becoming is what you really want to become. It's who you're really trying to be. You can't let your past hold you. You cannot be a prisoner to your past. You cannot let your past hold you prisoner. If you are trying to find on a new path and a new way of life, and people who used to mess with you ain't feeling it, then that's their problem, okay? I'm not saying cut them off entirely, especially if they're good friends. But like but odds are, if they're not good friends and they've been holding you back, then yeah, just let them go. Like I said, that's why you meet new people, and that's why you're following the steps on this list. And then perk 10, the final perk of being a loser is nobody cares what you do. Okay? Nobody cares what you're doing. I know it may seem like, oh, I got all these haters, or oh, everyone's holding me back, or these people are gonna laugh at me, or like I'm gonna look stupid. Bro, nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody. Because everyone's too busy worrying about their own problems. They're too busy worrying about their own stuff. And if they do care, good. Like as you're recreating yourself and rebuilding yourself and reestablishing yourself, it's either going to impress those people who underestimated you. It's going to impress them and make them like, man, I knew that guy was going to be somebody. I knew he wasn't just a lame. Or it's going to basically make them, just hate on you even harder, which is even funnier because it's like, yo, bro, like, why do you care if this person is winning? Like, I never understood that mentality. I never understood jealousy. Like, why are you mad if somebody else is doing good? Like, like I don't understand that. I just don't. But yeah, so and neither should you. Like, however someone else feels about you, however other people feel about you, more importantly, however people feel about you or what they think about you is none of your damn business. It's not my business how everybody else feels about me. It's nobody else's business how they feel about you. As long as you ain't out here doing no foul stuff, you ain't out here doing sketchy stuff, scamming people, being a menace to society. As long as you ain't a terrible person, man, you got nothing to worry about. Okay, whatever you do, like I said, it doesn't matter what you do. You can do whatever you want because you're already at the bottom. So you might as well rebuild yourself into the person you want to be. Become the person you want to be, and on the path to becoming the person you're going to be, you might get a little bit of criticism from I don't know, family members, old friends, and everything. But like I said, who cares, man? You're rebuilding yourself. You're watching this video right now because you're trying to reestablish yourself. You're trying to rebuild yourself. But you have to. My thing is, once you embrace the perks on this list, you will. I'm telling you, man, bro. Like, you will experience a level of freedom and a level of clarity, and a whole weight that you've been carrying around on your back will be lifted off of you. Yeah, you're not the best. Yeah, you're at the bottom. Yeah, you've made a fool out of yourself in the past. Yeah, you failed at these things and you've been losing at different things. But bro, like, listen, as long as you have a goal that you are working on every single day and you stick to that goal, you stay persistent and don't like try to do a bunch of other incompatible goals or incompatible tasks that do not align to your goals and your objectives. As long as you focus on that goal and the objectives that like pertain to that goal, you will always succeed, and you will find the life and the path that you've been searching for. Because it's all on you, man. It's not on everybody else. It's not on your parents. It's not on your family. It's not on your friends. It's not on your old co-workers. It's not on like the presidents or the politicians. It's all on you. You are the architect of your success. You are the maker of your happiness or your misery. Thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate every single last one of you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share it with somebody who probably needs to hear this message. I appreciate every single last one of you. Hope you all having a great day. Peace and blessings. Have a prosperous day.